What's up mga lods? Karon mag-video na sa ta kay taga-tag activity na mag-video. So lisod po na dili ta mag-video, di ba? Mazero niya ta. So for today's video mag-English ako kay mo mag-require na instructions na mag-English ta. So tara, video na ta.
2,000 years later.
So for today's video, I'll answer 4 questions. So the first questions are: differentiate teacher-centered and student-centered approach in teaching. So for me, my answer for that is teacher-centered learning uses traditional teaching strategies like lectures with or without PowerPoint instructions and other didactic forms of instructions. Student-centered learning often uses a variety of engaging teaching strategies like small group problem solving individual and group projects, role play or experiments, panel discussions, debates, document-based read-arounds or write-arounds, or maybe gallery walks and simulations. And for strategies used depend on student age, grade, subject, taught, and desired student outcomes. Second question is, what are the 4 principles of student-centered approach? A student-centered learning model has 4 main principles. First is voice, choice, competency-based progression, and continuous monitoring of students' needs. So first, voice and choice. Students co-construct their goals and have voice and choice in determining what, how, or when and where the learning occurs, rather than a teacher leading students through a lesson where the students are all doing the exact same thing at the exact same time. The teacher serves more as a facilitator of the learning and helping to give each student the support that they need when and where they need it. Third, is learning is competency based. In order to advance through a unit, students must demonstrate mastery of the individual concepts before moving on. Fourth is competency based progression. It acknowledges the fact that all students learn differently and should be allowed to progress at different paces while still demonstrating their knowledge. So continuous monitoring of student needs. Technology is used to help monitor students progress and to help both teachers and students evaluate and adjust learning pathways. Like assessment can be formal or informal, summative or formative, observational, anecdotal, or via portfolios, rubrics, or projects. But ongoing monitoring of student progress is key to personalization of the learning experience. Third question is, what is metacognition and how do you develop metacognition? Metacognition is knowing what you know, what you don't, and what you need to know of yet. Essentially, it is being self-aware of your thinking, and it is helpful when learning. The better you are, the more efficiently one is able to make their learning process. So we can develop metacognition by, first, know what you don't know. Second, set yourself great goals. Third, ask yourself good questions. Fourth is prepare properly. Next is monitor your performance, seek out feedback and then use it, and last is keep a diary. So the last question, what are the 4 levels of metacognitive learners? The 4 levels of metacognitive learners are: first, tacit, aware, strategic, and reflective. First is tacit learners are unaware of their metacognitive knowledge. They do not think about any particular strategies for learning and merely accept if they know something or not. Aware learners know about some of the kinds of thinking that they do to generate ideas, finding evidence, and etc. But thinking is not deliberated or planned. Next is strategic. Strategic learners organize their thinking by using problem solving, grouping, and classifying evidence, like evidence seeking or decision making, etc. They know and apply the strategies that help them learn. Next is reflective learners. Reflective learners are not only strategic about their thinking, but they also reflect upon their learning while it is happening, and monitoring the success of any strategies they are using and then changing them as appropriate.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
What's up guys, karon so man natong video no, so I hope na you learned something on my video today. So, diyan sa kutob, adios, bye.